Hello, this is Niko, and I love Warcraft 2 multiplayer. Welcome again, as promised last time. Today we're going to talk about Rax Rush. This is the third video in the series. So let's get going. So in a moment I'm going to show how to execute this strategy. But here just first recap. So it's just Rax Rush. This is a most basic strategy, like on a land map. It's a really good strategy to use if you have no idea like what you're doing. It may not always work because you may be rushed, like tower rush, or there could be some other things. But in general, this is a really good like first build to learn. And many other strategies can arise from starting this. So this is very good to know. And this is always a solid build. Like, it allows you to do many things. And you can do many variations of this. First, of course, make hole, you make farm with this peon. And then again, this is on high resources. So, not talking about low and medium resources, this is just built for high resources. We usually play on high resources. So, hole 1 for farm, then Rax. Then the second peon will start making farms. You see it makes farms, so we'll make another farm. Second peon continues to make farms. While the third peon will make smiths. And then you send all peons to gold. You don't chop wood first. You make farms, you make like one Rax, one smith, and just farms, and then put peons to gold. And once you get Rax, you keep making grants. First grant will scout. And then once you have smiths, you just keep upgrading. And you should have enough resources to at least attack 1, defense 1, attack 2. For defense 2, you may not have enough food depending how many farms you have, but sometimes you may have enough. Well, actually, with 1 Rax you should have enough. Yeah, it's with 2 Rax. So you should have enough for this. And then at some point, when you have like 10 or so grants, like so you have grants, first grants count, and the other grants can rush, help your ally attack. Then you're going to make like a mill. At some point, like not too late, of course. But that's something you need to practice. So that's I don't have like timestamps here, but maybe later we'll have some timestamps on that too, so you can know. And then you want to make sure you have 4 peons on lumber when the HP is past to 50, because you want mill to finish when the peons will bring lumber. So you get 25 bonus. Only then you can upgrade to stronghold, and then you can get mound, fort, make another Rax, altar, temple of damned or demand, I like to say. And you look for expo. And then you can do some variations. Anyway, let's jump right in. Alright. So, let's go. Let's see how this strategy works. So, we'll do it on Garden of War. Standard map. I said orcs. Let's make 2 opponents just to have some. I don't know if they're gonna be any challenge, but let's see. If it works for the opponents, the build is decent. Alright. I think that's it. Alright. So first you make a hole. And like I said in the last time, where you make hole matters. Usually I like to press Ctrl 1 on hole. So then every time I press 1 after that, like it will center on my hole and I can make peons quickly. So here again, I don't want anything blocking entrance of my hole here. I want my peons to come out clean. Of course, this is a certain spot. It's called 5 on Garden of War, and there's some tricks with towers that can be done. But right now we're not going to talk about that. We just Making a hole here, making sure there's enough space. There's 3 tiles to the gold mine. It's not necessarily the best spot, but in this position it's pretty good. So everything is good. So we're going to be practicing 1 Rax Rush. And okay, so we're gonna make a farm. Make it right here. And again, if you press 1, you can click on this. I'm making it here. So in this case it doesn't matter, but on this spot you don't want someone to block you in here. So you're making farm here, forcing them to either make building here or they have to make like 2 buildings. Here and here. Anyway, it's for tower rush mostly. For this one, doesn't matter. We're assuming here that no one will rush us. And we go here and we'll make a Rax. So location of Rax matters, but and this peon will make a farm. But in this case, we assume maybe we don't know the map or something. We just finding a good spot for it, not blocking mine, it's just making it. And we're making a smith, and so we're also building in such way, making always a peon, and this peon will go to mine. So all peons need to go right now. So this will be done. We'll make another farm. You can make farm here, for example. Making peon, never forgetting. And then maybe even Rax make control 2, 1. So we're making build in such way so we can close the base. So in case the enemy overwhelms us, we want to have to build in such way that, for example, I can build Rax here at any moment. That danger is here. So okay, I'm making a grant. So like I said, everything in my tutorial, keep on making peons. Most important thing, you make peon, you send to mine. You're making grants here. Okay, so this continues to make farms. I don't want to block anything, so I make farm here. Keep making peons. Grant here. Okay, so I'm gonna do Ctrl 3 on this scout. And so I can record it, and I'm just gonna first scout spot near me. And here we go. Someone is here. Right away, so sending to gold, starting to upgrade this, and someone is here, and there's too many of them, so I'm gonna actually retreat. Usually you would check this peon here to see if anyone is here, but since we were not doing tower rush, in this build it didn't matter. I didn't say that to do this. We're assuming we're just doing 1 Rax Rush. Okay, so you keep on making grants and upgrades. And now making farm again, not blocking anything, always thinking that we have space here. So we know there's 2 opponents, so we still gonna go and scout somewhere there to see where the second. Keep on making grants. So in this case we would want to, okay, so right, make. So we can start making a mill here, because we have enough resources to support this. We still need to continue making farms. This may be not the best place, but we continue to make. This guy goes. Press 1, paying back. And we can start chopping right now, so see it past 270 to 50. So now I get like 3 or 4 peons. We don't want to chop the same tree, we'll talk about chop mechanics after. Being attacked, but everything is solid, so maybe I was a bit late on farms, you see, but keep making. Maybe make farm here, so I make here if something happens. Okay, we found some opponent here. And now we start chopping, now we can upgrade. Attack too. So now let's get a bit more grants and we can go and attack. So I probably want another farm, but I don't want to cloud. I don't want to stuff too many farms in here. Getting too cluttered. So we have second opponent attack us. But our build is solid. And so everything is fine, we keep on making. So we have enough resources to even upgrade now, because the mill is ready here. We can continue making the farms. So you can even have a bit too much gold, you know, you can see maybe more choppers. We don't have enough to upgrade, but we are chopping. So now we're gonna go and actually gonna attack them because and here we can make some microing. Have a bit more units. It's a bit things are cluttered in here, so you have to micro your units here. So I'll keep making a grunt. Now that I have, I'm gonna take some peons and repair the mound. So this all takes practice, and I feel like I need second rocks now because things getting intense. So I'm gonna make a second rocks here. And I'm going to here. Going to go to peon line. Maybe put stand ground as so they don't get distracted. And here I'm a bit slow, but you're supposed to like choose peons. And now you can even make one more peon. So you can micro, confuse. So see, this is not, in this case maybe 2 rocks would have been better, but even 1 rocks gives you a solid start. And now I can upgrade to fortress. And I'm not even being so fast right now, but still it's efficient enough for me to do a easy victory here. So you keep making ogres now, and then here we can decide what to do. Now, I don't actually know, I should have probably scouted exactly where they are opponent. I think they're here, based on green, and they came here after me. So here usually I would make altar. The remaster at the last is not as strong, but still it gives advantage. Now we're making ogres. We can even go for a third rocks. So now we can upgrade this. Looking at gold, it's still 27, so it still can survive a bit longer without mine, but we can expand here and potentially go here. There's mine. This position is called number 4. This is 5 because of a clock. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock here. So once the upgrades are finished, we can go and see what we're doing. We can make a farm. We can now keep making peons, always a good idea, because we can send actually 1 peon to, so we can send them more on gold, because our gold is a bit low. We can send those peons here to make expansion. Here. So going here. Gain 3 tiles, maybe repair with this. Come here. Great last. Trying to not to chop out, because in case the opponent will try to come in. And now we can go and see what happened. And you can see we maybe with more peons and gold. And that is basically it. This is a Rax Rush, and this is fairly standard strategy, and you can see it's very effective. And now we can do lasting. We'll talk about fast lasting in a different video, but here, suppose you can come. Here they are way ahead, so they'll come in. That is it. Should be able to win this battle, no problem. Go here, start mining. Keep making things. Farm, maybe make a temple, demand. Making units. I mean, we're already winning, but still, in case we had some other opponents. So here I'm not even sweating, I'm very relaxed, I make even mistakes. But this build is solid, and so it's just... You're way ahead of AI here, and no problem. So yeah, and I'm not gonna show you. Basically, this is a game. You can scout. This is in case I expanded, but in this case it didn't. Keep making pawns here. Is it? And once you get this, you make decay, and then you can upgrade spells. All right. So this is basically it. And so it's Niko. And again, I will continue making these videos. Maybe next time do 2 racks and then maybe Tower Rush. Somebody asked me to show Tower video. Yeah. So I hope to see you next time. And this is it for now.
Ready to work.